Well, good afternoon, teachers and partners. We are going to present it in anorexia.
How many teachers?
Teacher. We're team number 3, and we're going to talk about anorexia. Anorexia, as you know, is an eating disorder characterized by food restrictions, old habits, and rituals. It's an obsession of having a thin figure, and also it's an irrational fear of weight gain. To start with with the symptoms and causes, we put this image because we consider that this image represents the most common symptom, which is the perception of you having overweight. So as you can see, there's a woman in front of a mirror, and she looks like overweight, even that she's like super skinny. And these symptoms and causes are the same for women and men, even the most common cases of anorexia are on women. So there are many symptoms, and one of them is excessive exercise, purging, using pills, diet pills, and laxatives. The intolerance to cold. You always have cold, your temperature of your body is cold. You're always lazy, like fatigue, also depressive, and have tachycardia. For example, if you drink 2 Red Bulls, you have like this sense of your beat harder fast. That's the symptom of the tachycardia. Even you have the amenorrhea, which is a symptom that your skin becomes yellow. Obviously, the dramatic weight loss is at least 15%. The obsession with calories, and here comes the food restrictions. And you always, if you go to a restaurant, you order for, I don't know, a meal, and you ask the waiter like how many calories have, and all that stuff, and the food restriction and the food rituals, such as cutting food into tiny pieces. At the end of this presentation, we're going to present a personal case, which is a girl, and you're going to see how she divides the food so the causes, the exact causes of eating disorders is unknown. According to the research we made, there are 3 facts, which are the psychological, the sociological, and the biological. By psychological, it has been argued that most patients have a personality before the disease. This is characterized by low autoesteem, and also the perfection, and also the obsessive personality. This perfection, for example, if there's a girl watching a runway show and he wants to get her body, for example, Victoria's Secret agent, the girl is like, I want to have that body, and it becomes an obsession. In the sociological, we have the cultural, it could be the school or the kids, the bullying, and family, and also in work. And the biological could be hormone, genetic, of even a simple addiction, like addiction to drugs or addiction to alcohol. And that would be it for this.
Okay. Good afternoon, my name is Angel. I'm going to talk about treatment. Anorexia nervosa is difficult to treat. It's one of the difficult because the hardest part to start the treatment is to make them to accept that they are sick, that they have anorexia. That's the hardest part to start the treatment. It consists in three steps. Getting back to a healthy weight. This can be with a medical treatment, starting to eat more food. This with a nutritional treatment, and changing how you think about yourself and food. This is with a psychological treatment. The medical treatment for anorexia is to treat and addressing and stabilizing a serious problem with your body, because anorexia, I'm going to move some slides. Anorexia affects your whole body. Your brain, nerves, hair, blood, muscles and joints, kidneys, body fluids, intestines, hormones, and skin. The medical treatment is when your internal organs stop to do the job, like intestines, like heart, the blood, muscles, joints. This is when you need to start with this medical treatment. No, it might apply for the people, because I think there is one thing that applies for all these eating disorders. The earlier you start the treatment, the better it will be to recover from that. So this is for the people that you saw the image in the second slide, for that kind of people. Then you start with a nutritional treatment for anorexia, when you need to start to gain weight mass, to eat food, because some people don't eat food when they have anorexia, as you know. And then the therapy, psychological therapy, is to make them to accept their body, everything they have, because we need to accept what we have, our body, everything. So this is the 3 steps. You need a doctor, a therapist, and a nutrition. I'm going to talk about the prognosis of anorexia. The prognosis might vary from different persons and cities, you know. Well, anorexia has a 6% of death rate. 70 of them can recover from that, but anorexia is, I think, disorder that can last for all your life, because you can have it again. If you cook in 1 year, then 2 years later you can have again anorexia. The people who die from anorexia is most often because of the physical complications that anorexia have. The heart stops working, your internal organs stop working, and then you die. Also, interesting fact is that 1 of 5 people that have anorexia commit suicide, because they can fight with anorexia. They maybe don't have strength to fight, and then just decide to, because it's difficult to accept that you have anorexia, or you are almost dying. Other interesting fact, it's this man. His name is Jeremy Gulitzer. He fought to anorexia and bulimia for 20 years. He started at 12. I made my second wiki about him. He started at 12 because they bullied him in the school. Then he gradually stopped eating, and at the age of 18 he weighed 25 kilograms. Then he recovered. He becomes a model with 6-pack, muscles, everything. And then he broke up with her boyfriend, and he was gay. And then 10 years later, He starts again with anorexia, and he died at age of 37, weighing 30 kilograms. Yes, it's difficult, and you can have it ever 5 years later. So it's all.
Well, some possible complications about anorexia are that your heart rhythm disturbances, digestive abnormalities that they already said, bone density loss, anemia, hormonal and electrolyte imbalances, potential fatal degree of malnutrition, the risk for a slowing of their growth and development, hypothermia, acrocyanosis. This is a picture of a normal person, and this is a person with acrocyanosis, and hypotension. These are some facts that you can have if you have anorexia.
Well, now we're going to present the video, as we mentioned before.